It's okay. They go to an upper room that was just miraculously ready for them. And Judas already knows he sold Jesus out. And in John, it tells the story about not before the meal or after they were done or waiting for dessert, but during the meal when everyone was eating, Jesus gets up, takes off his outer garment, and puts a towel around his waist. And one by one, he washes each of the apostles' feet, including Judas. So while Jesus is washing Judas' feet, Judas knows what he's done. He knows what's going to go down. And what Judas doesn't know is Jesus knows that too. And I really think that that would have to be just an incredibly awkward position to be in, an incredibly just guilt-stricken feeling. And I've really thought about the plight of Judas, like what was going through his head, because it seems almost impossible to me, just from what we know, that that Judas was chosen by Jesus, who revealed himself to be the Son of God, the Messiah, who healed the sick, and like Nathan was saying, raised 3 people from the dead, who walked exactly the way he told people to walk, who lived exactly how he told people to live, and was without sin. I don't understand how you could walk with someone like that and sell them out for a measly 30 pieces of silver. But I think the truth of the matter is, as I think about it, I think that Judas was probably scared. I think he was insecure. And in my mind, the character that I paint through this song and as I've thought about him and almost like prepared for the role, is I think he's probably always been an underdog. He's always been someone who wasn't the cool guy in school. And I think he had these dreams when he first caught wind of Jesus, that Jesus was going to be this great emperor who was going to overthrow Rome. And if he could get in his inner circle, then he would have a position of power. But then as Jesus came and walked, and as he heard Jesus speak, he realized that the kingdom of God is far different than what his idea of a kingdom was like. It was far different from the Roman Empire, where the king is the one who serves you and washes feet and doesn't have a place to lay his head. And I think he wanted to be accepted by Jesus more than anything, but I think he missed the complete point of the gospel, that Judas, it's not what you've done, it's not what you can prove to me, it's not what you can bring to me, it's not what you can do for me, but it's just being with me. I think he missed that, and I think he probably burned with jealousy when he saw Jesus continually walk off with Peter, James, and John and share his secrets with them and become close friends with them. I think he desperately wanted that. But I think more than truth, he wanted to be liked and he wanted to be accepted. And so when he went to the chief priest and they welcomed him in, and they're like, "Have a seat, Judas, have a drink. What can we do for you?" I think they knew what they were going to do to Judas and they used him. But I think he just liked being accepted, and 30 pieces of silver and acceptance with the chief priest sounded good to him. And I don't even think the ramifications of what he was doing entered his mind. But this song takes place while Jesus is washing his feet, when he's beginning to think, I don't know what I've done, but if you knew what I've done, you wouldn't extend your love to me. And I want to make it clear that I don't sympathize with Judas or think that he was an innocent man. I think he made one of the most terrible mistakes that anyone in the history of the world has made. But I see that I have the propensity to be exactly like Judas. In my desire to be liked, in my desire to be accepted, in my desire to have glory of my own, in my desire to have status And I know that it's literally only the grace of God that keeps me from selling Jesus out on a daily basis. So I'm going to play the song for you now. And it's short. It's probably the shortest song that I've written. And thus far, I have not played it once without messing up. I've said that every night, and every night I messed up something in it. But here it is.